Howdy guys, it's your boy Cowboy Levi here, and I want to welcome you to the first ever tutorial video I'm going to be doing on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So in the future episodes, or not episodes, but videos, we're going to cover different strategies you can learn, or how to play, just for those of you who don't know how to play or has seen the show and wanted to learn the game, or for those of you who even tried to play the game but just don't understand it. That's why I'm here, is to help break it down as much as I can. And hopefully by the end of these videos, you guys too will be able to go and pick up your own deck and be ready to play with your friends. Now, if you find any of these tricks helpful for you guys, I want you to like, subscribe, and I want you to smash that like button as much as you can. And I want you to make down a comment down below if you want to on what your thoughts are and what you guys think I should cover next, or if you have any questions about this video. So, without further ado, let's get it. So, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to cover different types of cards. So, first off, you got your extra deck, which will consist of your fusion monsters, which will look something like this, which will be purple with its level, and the material listed down here, which you need to summon it. So in this case, it's a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So, for that, you will need a fusion card. For most fusion monsters, it won't have, you won't need this fusion card, but for a majority of them, yeah, you're going to need it. But it's a spell card called Polymerization. This allows you to fuse two monsters or more together. Okay? So if I have 3 Blue Eyes in my hand or on the field, I can activate Polymerization to bring him out. Okay? Also, in your extra deck, you might have something like this. This is what's called a Synchro monster. Now, with the Synchros, it's a little bit different. For example, his material for Azure Silver Dragon is 1 level 1 or 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner normal monsters. Now by tuner, that's the type of monster like this. This is Sage with the Eyes of Blue. He's a normal monster. He's an effect monster with level 1, and he's a tuner. It says down here. Also, you may notice he's a different color, right? So that means that he has an effect, and at the same time, he can be what's called a normal summon. Okay? For a normal summon to be accountable, the monster's level has to be anywhere between 1 to 4. So you can just place it on the field. Now, if it has anywhere between 5, if it's 5 or 6 stars, if it's 5 or 6 star level monster, you need at least 1 monster on the field to do a tribute summon. Okay? And that also counts as a normal, right? So, once per turn, unless you have a card that says otherwise, which we'll cover in later videos, it will say you can only normal summon, so which means you can't tribute. But you can special summon, which is in the category all its own. We'll talk about that later. If it's anywhere 7 or up, it needs at least 2. And then also, in your extra deck, you're going to have link monsters. These technically don't have a level. They have a link. So, for example, he's a link 1. So, which means, if I have Sage with the Eyes of Blue on the field, I would do what's called a link summon. So, I'll link him off, put him in the graveyard to bring him out, right? Now, on your field, you're going to have 5 main monster zones. Okay? Here, 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 and here. 2 extra monster zones. You got your field zone spell. You got your graveyard right over here above your main deck zone. Main deck. Below your monster zones, you got 5 spell and trap zones where you can place your spells and traps. And so then we're going to have so that would also consist of your extra deck. Also, in your extra deck, you're going to have one of these black... You can also have one of these black cards if it supports it. It's called the XYZ, or XZ's monster. Now, you may notice the stars are on the different side, right? That's because that's not really a level, it's a rank. So for this, for Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon, I will need 2 level 8 monsters to do what's known as an overlay summon, or an XZ summon. So if I got 2 of these, I put them on top of each other, which is overlay, to bring him out, right? Now, spells and traps, those are something completely different. With monsters, you're gonna want to write them out, right? Spells and traps, we can continue this in another video, but for now, with monsters, when you summon them, if you summon them in attack mode, they're gonna be face up, like so. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're gonna be face up. Okay. Now, if you put them in defense, they're gonna be sideways down like this on the field. Okay. So that's why each monster, the ATK is the attack. The other number is the defense. So depending on what position you have will depend on what number that goes by. Okay? Now, in a duel, as we call it, the object of the game is, of course, eliminate your opponent's life points. Each person starts out with 8,000. Okay? And we'll probably get into that into another video. But, that's just some of the exciting stuff that we're going to be having on this channel. So, I just wanted to do that quick intro. Hopefully, it can get you guys excited. And, as always, I'm going to let you all know now, as long as you believe in the heart of the cards, there ain't nothing you can do. This is Cowboy Levi saying, yeah, and become the next King Games. Later, guys.